Yeah.
I just want the paper. I just want the paper. I just want the paper.
Yeah.
I just want the paper. I just want the paper. I just want the paper.
It's still a feeling that you love to hate. Don't hesitate to put in work just to get this paid. And all this talk about food, I guess I need a plate. But once the trap house boom, I guess I flip the state to get this rate. Money violent like a missing rape. Half a brick a day, my firework like Independence Day. Spark a split for hate. Niggas learn from that chink shit. Now my shooters move around, we moving brinks with. I'm from the school of the hard knocks, from a hard block. I need a beat with a hard knock, flipping hard rock. Need a coupe with a hard top or a hard drop. Pull it out, they be all shocked, watch they jaws drop. My niggas crazy, but we optimistic. Cause I remember days I didn't have a pot to piss in. Somebody tell these pussy niggas I'm the best that did it. Your boy Dag, fire plane, that's the best description. Motherfuckers, yeah.
I just want the paper. I just.
Yeah, salute. Y'all already know the vibes, man. Y'all know who it is. It is I, the toughest of all things, Tustino, man. Please make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe button. Now, I mean, hit the notification bells. Like I said, I can't go live until next week, so I'll be dropping these little mini videos just to keep y'all updated on what's going on, man. All right, so look, man, I did a couple of videos on Nick Cannon, in his baby daddy syndrome is what I want to call it. And I mean, BDS is what I call it. Now I'm saying, so comes to find out, man, Mariah Carey wants full custody over her two kids that she have with Nick Cannon, which are now 12 years old as of right now. But she wants full custody, man. All right, so on the last time I spoke on Nick Cannon, it was Christmas. He said that he felt like he was Santa Claus going to all different cities for his kids. And you know what I mean? He felt like he was stretched a little bit too thin. And obviously Mariah Carey feels the same, man. So I'm going to go ahead and read this article. Matter of fact, I'm going to read it with y'all, right? I'm going to pull it up on screen so we can all read it together. And we can see what's going on, man. Like I said, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button, please. Notification bells. Make sure they turned on because I like to talk about things as a family. You know what I mean? I like to talk about things as a family. You know what I mean? So this right here, this actually comes from Hot 97, but it is a bunch of platforms that's actually talking about it right now. Mariah Carey is allegedly fighting for primary custody of twins with Nick Cannon. Okay. So it goes on to say Mariah Carey is alleged. I really hate reading stuff from Hot 97. They be having so much pop-ups on their stuff. Mariah Carey is allegedly fighting for custody of her two twins shared with Nick Cannon. All right. According to reports, Mariah and Nick shared joint custody of Monroe and Moroccan. Moroccan is a very interesting name since their divorce in 2014. Mariah says she's the primary caretaker of the children since Nick Cannon now has 12 other children, which is true. I mean, this nigga got wild kids. He's not a primary parent of any of those kids. All right. Nick Cannon does not see to the day-to-day taking care of things, okay, or care of them kids, man. I mean, and we all know this. A source told Radar Online, the reality of the situation is that Monroe and Moroccan are usually with Mariah anyway. Nick doesn't see much of them, which is crazy. Because you'll have people argue you down about money. Well, what happened when money doesn't matter? Like in Mariah Carey's situation, she don't need his bread. Every Christmas, she gonna make 2 to 5 mil every Christmas, bro. Guaranteed. Mariah Carey is always and forever going to be a millionaire. Her kids is going to live off of more of her stuff than they're going to live off of Nick Cannon's. That All I Want for Christmas song is going to ring on forever. Their grandkids are going to eat off that. All right. Let's keep it going, man, and then we can finish talking about it. But she wants to put him on notice. Okay. She wants to put him on notice that he can't just fit in and out of their lives while he attends to his other children. And she wants legal standing as the twins' primary caregiver. All right. So that's just to say this, man. Nick Cannon, you're doing so much. You can't just pop up whenever you want to play dad. Whenever you remember your two oldest kids and you decide, oh, well, I'm in town, let me drop. You cannot just drop by. You cannot make any demands as far as you need them on the next plane to come see you. And whenever you remember about your kids. And that's what it is. He got 12 kids. A lot of those kids are babies. You know, babies come a little bit first on the priority list. I mean, I know all kids, you know, are equal and special, but as babies, they just require a little bit more attention. I don't think Nick Cannon is giving any of these babies attention. These other females that then had children with them, I'm not going to speak for all of them, but I could probably say for the majority of them, nobody knew who they were. You know, they were probably models or something like that. You know, they were looking for a come up, and they got the come up, right? But what's going to happen down the line is Nick Cannon is going to lose more and more of his, not to say rights, but control of his seeing his kids. And I said this before, man. Sometimes you spread yourself a little too thin. It's okay for the moment. Like it took Mariah 12 years, well, since 2014. So actually 9 years to actually go this route, to actually, you know what, I want to be primary parent, which I want to make all the decisions without having to ask him. He cannot just make decisions for my kids because he's never around. And you know what? The judge is going to grant her such. The judge is going to grant her exactly what she wants, which is full and total custody of her two children. That's just what it is, bro. She's there for the day-to-day scenes and doings of her children. Nick Cannon, you cannot just hop off a flight whenever you're done with Mass Singer. And whenever you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, he got 12 kids. It's only 12 months in a year, champ. Niggas, his birthday's probably like, bro, it's getting crazy. I seen one of his baby mothers was mad because he was posting his other kids on Christmas. And it's just like, bro, Nick Cannon, man, I'm pretty sure a man has told you, happy wife, happy life. I'm pretty sure a man has told you don't bite off more than what you can chew, and you're breaking both of those rules here today. The one person that you should have kept happy probably should have been Mariah Carey, because together with you and her, your kids are worth more than in any of the other relationships that you have right now. Together, with your income and their income, I mean, in Mariah's income, niggas probably worth like almost close to $1 billion or something like that together. You know what I'm saying? At least a couple of $100 million. But now your legacy and your fortune is split amongst 12 different kids, son. So what they would get on your passing or because you passed away, you know, what we all look for that, right? Like we all want to make sure that our kids are taken care of when we're gone. Well, now it's just getting smaller and smaller and smaller for the portions of each kid. First, it was just these two. Now it's 10 others that got to break that up. It's just like, man, it's just a lot. As for any of the ladies, if you're looking for a come up, I mean, it's probably a quick come up, but eventually you end up going to be mad at yourself for putting yourself in a situation. It's a jungle. It's a zoo. Nick Cannon does not know what he's doing, as he said before. He said this on New Year's Eve talking to Andy Cohen. He says, I don't have no plan. I thought it was obvious that I didn't have a plan from the start. So Nick Cannon does not have a plan, bro. He's just out here being him, looking for love through the validation of having children, but not reciprocating that love, man. It's okay to be a pops while you're around, but what about when you're not around, bro? Your kids go through emotions and they grow every day. All right, so we're going to see probably Nick Cannon lose partial custody of his kids, you know what I'm saying, because Mariah wants full custody. And of course, Nick will probably be able to see his kids, you know what I'm saying? Of course, like I'm pretty sure she's not gonna have him not see his kids. But from what this says is, the kids are always with Mariah Carey anyway. Nick Cannon doesn't really see much of them, which that hurts, man. That hurts, bro. That's very sad. Like they went from being with you guys every day to y'all breaking up to now they hardly ever see you, and nobody thinks about this. When I mention these things, everybody, the first thing they bring up is money. Bro, these two kids grew up seeing their mom and pops together, bro. To now, they don't see their pops at all, but they see their pops with all different types of kids. They got the internet. They know what's going on. I'm pretty sure Mariah told them what's going on. Like, yo, your pops got way too many kids right now. Like, and that's very difficult for a child to come to grips with, man. Like, I couldn't imagine if my pops left my mom's and had other kids, bro. Like that would have probably did something to me. That probably would have made me grow some resentment towards my pops, bro. Like, I know that happens a lot. Like, oh, it happens every day. But son, and niggas be having resentment towards their fathers, bro. Whether or not niggas want to admit it or not, everybody would have wanted to wake up and see their moms and their pops. They moms and they pops. I could tell by my son. My son plays, like, he'll be in the room with my shorty and he'll come and just check to make sure that I'm still around. Then he'll come mess with me. Then he got to make sure that she's still where she at. You know what I'm saying? Like, they want to see both parents in the crib together. And unfortunately, none of Nick Cannon kids will ever see that. It's a bunch of broken homes. Like I said before, it's at least 11 or 12 broken families that have to deal with this in the near future. Everybody asks me why it's my fault, because I do believe it takes a village to raise the next generation. And we may see some of his kids with problems, bro. We may see his kids with some problems coming forward. I don't know what, but you know what I mean? We may see them acting out. Let's just say acting out. I don't want to say what problems. I just want to say acting out. They may act out. You know what I'm saying? Because of certain things, man, just not having that father around. Sometimes it does that to you, man. Sometimes it does that to you. And it's not like this nigga's in jail or passed away. Like, this nigga could be around if he learned how to put a chastity belt on them loins, champ. You know what I mean? If he learned how to turn the faucet off, and not shoot up the club so much, these kids would probably be better off, man. You know what I mean? But salute to Mariah Carey for actually, you know what, taking the next step. Like, yo, you know what, nigga, you think you could just pop in and out whenever you want? Like, I'm not Mariah Carey or something. You think you can go with all these nobodies and then around, like, I'm supposed to let you in the crib all the time? Like, what if she want to have another nigga in the crib? You know what I'm saying? Like what if she wants to move on? You feel me? Closure is indeed necessary. Making the right moves is indeed necessary. And like I said, man, salute to Mariah Carey. Salute to Nick Cannon too, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, it definitely could be a lot worse. But salute to Mariah Carey for taking that next step, man. Hopefully everything will be all right with this day situation as far as their kids is concerned, man. But will we see more of Nick Cannon's baby mothers turn coat? Ask that question one more time. Will we see more of Nick Cannon's baby mothers turn coat? You know, he has a lot of infants. Nick Cannon has infants. You know what I'm saying? Mariah Carey's children, Moroccan and the other one, I'm sorry, forgot their names, but they're 12 years old right now. So it took Mariah until the kids were 12 years old to finally come to the conclusion, like, yo, you know what? I want to take this nigga to court because this nigga think he's just running amok on our lives, and that's not what's going to happen. So are we going to see more of his baby mothers turn coat? Are we going to see a bunch of child support cases? what are we going to see, man? All right. Everybody pay close attention to what's going on because it may be a learning moment, man. Like I said, make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe button. Make sure y'all hit that notification bell as I'll be on more times today. All right. And y'all make sure y'all go over to wearetough.com for the merch. And don't chase that clout. Warning. Clouded teen causes extreme cases of dumbness, reckless acts of mookism, and total loss of morality. Are you chasing clout? So is everyone. But why don't you look the part while doing it? Get your official clout merch right now at wearetough.com. That is wearetough.com. If you're chasing clout and you're out here on some mookism shit, go ahead and go over to wearetough.com and get your merch today.